Advent calendar box number 1, Pom Pom Christmas puddings. So let's do some pom pom magic. So with your pom pom maker, you just need to get your brown wool, wrap it around, and we're just going to wrap this halfway. So to there is good, and then just keep wrapping over and over until you've got it nice and thick. It really is as simple as this. Okay, I'm going to stop there. That feels thick enough. With your scissors, chop that away. Then get your white wool. Start wrapping that round. It's going to make the top of the pudding. You want that nice and thick. Then you think you've got enough. You can just stop, cut it off, and that's step 1. Then just take an extra piece of the white wool and fold it in half. Pop the looped end through the back of the pom pom maker, like so. Bring it round and bring the tails through it. This is just going to make it easier to tie in the middle than just putting a string around. So pull it tight as you can, and then use the threads to tie around the middle. And it is helpful if you have got somebody that can just pop their finger to keep the tightness. But if not, you can see I am managing to keep the tightness as I tighten it. And I'm going to do a reef knot, so I'm going to tie the other way now so the knot doesn't come undone. If you wondered what I meant by a reef knot, it's just a left over right and under, and a right over left and under. And it creates a knot like that that will stay nice and tight. You can add another knot for extra measure if you want, but that should hold it nicely in place. So once you've done that, grab yourself some scissors, and you're going to cut. There's a ridge along the top that your scissors will fit in, and you're going to snip away at the pom pom to cut the wool so that it becomes the fluffy pom pom that we want. And do this on both sides. And then this side. It's easier if you hold it that way around. Just to do a little bit at a time. Make sure you've found yourself some sharp scissors. There we go. Once you're through, you can slide it off the pom pom maker, roll it round in your hands to get it into a ball, like so. Okay, we still don't look like my pom poms here, and that's because it needs a really good haircut now. So just mind everything out of the way, and you're going to do some sculpting. I like to use some bigger scissors for this. Find it a bit easier to sculpt it round into a small sphere shape. Can look a bit cube-like when it comes off the maker. So I'm going to cut these tails off as well. I don't need those. I'm going to pull them round so that they're in the white section. And keep going until you're happy with the haircut that you've given it. good to have something down on your table so that you can collect all these fluffy bits that are going to end up everywhere if not. Okay, so once you're happy with your pom-pom shape for your pudding, then get yourself a needle, thread on the gold thread, so just a little bit, and then you're just going to put the needle through your pom-pom so it comes out at the top. Bring that one end of the thread through and go back to the bottom. Re-thread the needle, put it through a slightly different space, bring that through to the top, and then you can pull that so that it's in line. You can leave it so it's easy to tie on the tree. Grab yourself one of the holly motifs that you're going to stick on the top. Get the glue that came with the kit, put a good dollop of it on the back, like so. Put the lid back on so it doesn't go everywhere. Find where you want that to sit and press it on. Just hold it for a minute while it sticks to the wool and then leave it to dry so it doesn't come away. And that's how to make your Christmas pudding pom-pom. And you can keep going. Your kit will make you 9 of those, so enjoy using your pom-pom maker. And obviously if you use the other end you're going to end up with big chunkier puddings, but I just liked the cute little one, so it's up to you. You can experiment.